Welcome to my video blog for Stamp Coin Mart magazine. In the article I wrote this month in the magazine, I introduced a new type of postcard that's been emerging over the last couple of years, where you use your mobile phone to send a postcard with an app loaded onto it. You can take a photo, write a message, and then zap it off to the company, who then print and post the postcard for you. I've been trying this out the last couple of months, and it's been really interesting to work through this new form. At first I was quite sceptical, not least as it felt like I was sort of taking the place of the publisher, that perhaps this was another example of more individualising of products. But then I started to think actually about how or what the postcards that I was sending from my phone were actually replacing. And I'm not so sure they were replacing actual postcards. Perhaps they were in a couple of cases. But it was more that they were replacing text messages or possibly emails. And in that way, these postcards seem to make the world that bit more physical, at the same time as making the postcard less physical, as I'm not the one who actually puts it in the post box. I don't touch the card even before it's sent. So I have very much a sort of a mixed feeling towards them, recognising that I probably have sent far more postcards as a result of having this app than I would have done otherwise, and in that way I've done my bit to keep us having a postal service that can send any type of postcard or letter. It'll be interesting to see how I use them in the future, and I've really enjoyed the games that have started to occur between friends, between myself and friends, using this form, which is really playful. So I've been sending quite random images that mean a lot to certain friends that would make no sense to anyone else, and equally they've been sending me images. So my friend Kathleen, for example, over 3 days sort of made my week really in sending me these images of a hotel where a few of us went to stay in New York a few years ago, and she'd taken, I didn't realise, taken a series of photos that sort of showed the eccentricity of the hotel, and she's been able to make those into postcards and send them to me, which of course has meant that we've reminisced about that trip and about other aspects, I suppose, of our friendship. I've put lots of the postcards onto a website which you can have a look at. So there's a link on my postcards.com website, and you can see the different types of postcards that I've been sending, and there is a real variety there. Yes, there are those to friends. There are also those to organisations that I felt I needed to write to. It's been far easier to use one of these postcards rather than sit down and write a letter. Or I've sent more of those where there's been something that I wanted to challenge, such as some of the practices of those payday loan companies. And I don't think I'd have done that if I hadn't had to hand this means in my pocket of sending quite a powerful visual tool to them. So yes, I mean lots to think about, yeah, please do go on the postcards.com website and have a look at those cards that I've sent, and let me know what you think.